And there we go. Welcome back, all my burbs, hyenas, snakes, lions, tigers, bears, all you very cute little people. How you doing? Welcome back to the stage with your girl Vixie, here with a Spider-Man PlayStation 4, and the eternal sadness that we'll never play as Spider-Gwen in this, but we will make do with what we have. How y'all doing? Who's all in chat? Hi Anna, welcome in. Thank you so much for modding for us. And Eric, as always, love ya. Midget Ninja, good to see you. Ike indeed. Haas, what's up? Yes, we do have to watch Spider-Man 2 for movie night sometime. So for those who don't know what that's about, we have a movie night on our Discord server every Saturday night. And we'll do different movies that we're in the mood for. And since we've been playing Spider-Man these past couple of weeks, I decided I want to actually go back and watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And so we did that one day. Thank you so much for the good thing to turn to feast. But yeah, so we did the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and we had a really good turnout. It was really fun. So next month, I really want to do the second movie, because apparently that's even better, because it has Alfred Molina. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks to Bitty's Midget. Hey Tavish, good to see you. What's the breaking news? The breaking news. Oh, by the way, hi Pigeon. I know I hadn't said it. Hi. What's up? You're proud of me? Aww. And you know what? I'm proud of you and each of you. I may not know you, but I'm happy for you. Love y'alls. Because you all make this community a great place, and if that's not something worthy of being proud of, then I don't know what is. Okay. So, shall we get into game? Yes. Trying to think, do I have any other big announcements coming up? Oh, I do have a big announcement coming up in March. I'm actually going to be going to a furry convention, my very first one. It's going to be Texas Furry Fiesta in the middle of March. It's like the weekend of, I think it's the 19th, yeah? So if anyone's around the area, yep, Skunk will be there. And I'm hoping to stream while I'm there to give you a little bit of a video tour.
Another sub for the queue.
Thank you so much for the extra sub, Damon. Appreciate that. 5 months? Rock that out, sweetheart. Thank you so much. It's like Prime Gaming. But it's still awesome. Love ya. Okay. So yeah, I'll be trying to live stream from there, show you what it's like, and that's going to be obviously interrupting the game streams, but I'll be sure to let you all know when that happens. Probably going to be doing some con prep even on stream, but we'll see. But other than that, this week's streams, Spider-Man, and we actually finished the post-game of Explorers of Sky last time. And so we're going to be going into the special episodes on Thursday, so look forward to that. And without further ado, I'm sorry I had something come up last Tuesday, but we're getting back into the Spider-Man story. Which, if I remember right, we were trying to take down one of Kingpin's warehouses? Something like that? Make arrests and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been 2 weeks, so forgive Spider Skunk if she's still trying to relearn her webs. Hi Blue, good to see you. Yeah, oh, okay, that's right. We got to, yes, so this is our neighborhood friendly cop that we're trying to help out, bring justice to Kingpin.
If I were a junction box, where would I be?
And that's right, we can use our Spidey sense to try and find that conduit box, and so that's where we are going. Eric says, hey Vix, Okay, throw a little activity suggestion out ya for, what was it, Doctor Who Day? We watched a live stream with a couple Doctor Who episodes.
Not many places to hide a junction box.
Is there a Doctor Who Day? I call myself a Doctor Who fan, and I've never heard of this before. Okay, so if I remember right... come on, Sling, there you go.
Would have to be near conduits.
Got it, right? Did that work? Yeah, I do. I especially like the David Tennant series from Doctor Who. Huh. Okay, so that's blocked.
Where haven't I looked for that junction box?
That seems to be blocked. I think we've got to activate this. Right.
Found it.
Cool. Got it. Oh, so it's timed. Makes sense. Oh, by the way, Blue mentioned it, but something that I've gotten into recently is Final Fantasy XIV. I've been a huge fan of RPGs for a while. Wait, that's... Oh, that's why it's not working. It's a web shooter. I need to change my webs. Why didn't anyone tell me that? I need to go to the electric web, because that actually works. Anyway, so, yeah, so I've been really enjoying it. I got into it over this weekend, and I think I played somewhere like 7-8 hours of it. Got really into it, and I had some good friends coming in with it, and we actually got to play together today. Super fun. It is an MMO.
Clear.
And so that was half of the appeal, is it had a good Final Fantasy story, as well as being able to play with your friends.
Outstanding. Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
Of course I can help you out. You need a big, strong spider. A big, strong spider boy.
One.
It's Eve.
Two.
Eve.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
What,
Let me see how it looks from the top.
what, you want me? Are you asking me to pull out this thing of concrete?
Got room to maneuver here. Hang
Squeaky,
on.
squeaky.
I'm blocked. Anything you can do?
And like have this entire thing fall down on us? Yeah, that's a perfect idea. Oh, I was asking, Eric, I didn't know about a Doctor Who Day. I totally loved the like revival series of Doctor Who, especially David Tennant, but...
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Subway? I thought that was the entire thing ready to collapse on us.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
The vault! Hurry!
Oh, L2... There we go.
Go!
Cool. I always wanted to get into an MMO, but WoW was hard to get into. Yeah, honestly, even Final Fantasy XIV was a little bit hard to get into, but I had some friends walking me through it. Colbo's been talking up the game for half a year. I'll probably look into it after my midterms coming up. I would recommend it. It was definitely worth the investment, because I'm not gonna lie, Colbot was one of them that was trying to talk me up to it.
Damn. Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it.
But there's a whole bunch of cool loot.
Or was.
There. They blew the locks to get in.
Oh, there they are.
Shh. Demons.
Oh, they got a rocket launcher, nice.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these. They're moving. Let's go. Get him! Stop the truck!
We'll see how well this works for you. Okay, like I literally have to remember how to do this. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just trying to do my part.
There we go. Ha! Gotcha.
Stay clear. Look out.
Now you're just showing off.
Nice. Nice job. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna use the suit power. Using the suit power is gonna help. As I try and
Reloading.
get all my combat back. Woo! Yeah, there we go.
I'm a little impressed.
Keep watching.
Yeah, take that. And oh, he goes down. A couple of kicks to the head will wake you up for the evening. Man, who needs a coffee break when you have a spider skunk, am I right?
Thanks. I needed that.
Here we go. Yeah! Man! That was a really cheap flight. I should get paid for that.
Your timing is impeccable.
Nice. Okay, up here. Oh, wow. Sorry. Kind of overshot, but I'm sure you don't mind.
See? I've got friends too.
Enjoy that. Okay. Woo! Oh. Well, how about a nice tip? Or should I say a trip? The tip is don't be a criminal.
Incoming.
Oh, do we have any more for the party? Oh, we do. Ha. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I had no idea you needed help to climb up the stairs. But I'm more than happy to help. Ow, ow, okay. No, okay. Dang, do I have to make all my quips again? I'm trying to get better at my spider quips. Okay, so let's see. So we got web shooter, spider drone, impact web, impact web. Oh, jeez.
Stay clear.
Take that back. Return to sender. Ah, cha. Behind you, you mean the guys who are just standing there, kind of hoping that I won't notice them? Yeah, I see them. Man, you gotta keep your head in the game. Woo! That was a shock.
How we doing?
But some of you need to learn a lesson from the shocker. Oh wait, that's not me. I'm the spider skunk, and I'll tell you what. I might be a skunk, but crime around here stinks. Yeah! Am I doing well, or is that just getting annoying? Woo!
2 trucks full of gunmen in one day. It's time to hang up the webs.
You're not getting in the way. Oh, I'd have to look that up again, too. I don't quite remember what the spider suit was myself. Man, I suck at aiming. Thank goodness. I thought I would have landed on it.
Spider-Man, a few demon stragglers at the arm. I'm held up. How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Doing my best to catch up, but you might feel
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy.
Okay. Keep it low. Keep it quick. And we gain on him pretty quick. Especially when we cut the corners. Ow! Oh, they finally managed to aim, did they? Huh. Okay, come on. Spider-Man, go! Here we go.
This keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close.
Yes, I'm working on it. Ah, shit. There we go.
Hey guys, room for one more? Long time no see.
Huh.
Here's your stuff.
There we go. Here you go. And I'll take the wheel. Thank you. I said I'll take the— oh shit! No! You suck at driving! Jeez!
Great, now the 3 decides to run on time.
Thank goodness I was here, otherwise you would have had a horrible accident. Oh, great! Why does no one around here know how to drive? Whew! That was exciting. Alright! Woo! Remember, Spider-Man doesn't kill people, but he kicks people off rooftops and out of moving vehicles.
We've now identified the
Yeah, that's not killing. That's just throwing.
Being told he has minor injuries.
It's the fall that killed him.
Expected to make a full recovery.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're gonna become the damsel in distress. Everyone knows that.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your angle?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
She's smooth.
She's good.
Yeah, respect the game. Oh yay! Experience. Oh, that was almost a full level.
Head home and get some sleep.
Okay, 2 skill points. That means we get a precious skill. Ah, we can fast travel now? That's gonna be nice. Alright, cool. Oh, I guess we can't get our skill. We need to fast travel. As part of the tutorial. We still don't know how to play the game yet, I guess. It's only been how many hours? We have 30%. Well, I think it was like 37% of the game. I don't know why, but something about Spider-Man just using the subway just makes me giggle. Fast travel in this game? Really? You have web slinging though. I know. So apparently fast travel in New York is the subway. Yeah, it's monkey. I believe it is. I don't think we drew it. Love the fast travel cutscenes. I do too. That was just so funny. Oh yeah, we didn't pay our rent, did we? So we're getting evicted.
Come on.
You see, superhero still has human problems. Can we get a spider apartment? Do we qualify as spider citizen?
Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number?
Hang on. Uh, 64476.
That's route 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please. This is important. Can you at least tell me where the truck is?
Let me check. Alright. Looks like it should be at the municipal garage at Bowery and Grand.
Got it. Thanks, Eddie.
Well, it's nice that you actually have friends, though.
Bowery and Grand. Not a problem.
Alright, so now we can go ahead and get the skills. Ooh. Yes, fast travel unlocked. That's nice. Okay. So we got 2 skill points, and I think we were going for... It wasn't collateral yet. It was yank and throw. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to help out with a lot of these. With a lot of these different combat scenarios, because it allows you to hurl yanked weapons back at enemies, which we can... Right now, we can already yank rifles, shields, and rocket launchers by holding down the triangle. Gotta remember that. Paid fast travel is the worst. Blah. I know what you mean. Actually, and that's one critique I have of Final Fantasy 14 is that it does have paid fast travel. You have to pay some gil to fast travel places. You can set one location as your home location to travel for free. But yeah, like the teleport spell and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. No. I take it back. No, it's not in real life money, of course not. No. It's in-game money. Yeah, you gotta do in-game currency to travel between cities fast. But within a city, there's like fast travel points. You can travel for free. And you can fast travel from anywhere to your home city for free. Not exactly sure why they do that, but hey, that's how they're doing it. But that's the advantage of having friends, because Cobalt was really nice, and he gave me some starting gil, so I didn't really have to worry about trying to save the money. Okay, let's see. So the suit that we have on is a secret war suit. And we just we unlocked Spider-Punk! We are using that. We're using the hell out of that. Woo! Look at that! I couldn't have asked for a better suit. Okay, I could have asked for a better suit. If it was Spider-Gwen, it would still be better. But still... I will take this. Alright, let's check out the map. Where we're heading. Oh. Are there no research stations around here? View Legion. Yeah, there's no research stations around. Interesting. Now, I swear there's one. But maybe I can't get into it while I'm in the main quest the way I am right now. Got it. Hey, it's the Spider-Punk suit I talked about that one time. Well, now I got to see it. Very much worth the investment. Yeah.
I don't care if I lose everything else, but I have to find my Spidey drive. Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck.
Yeah. All in the day's work for the Spider-Punk.
Everything I've worked on since high school.
But hey, you know what would be really cool? The same way that they have in Final Fantasy XIV is if you could get mounts. Or maybe, I guess the version of the mountain here would be a car? Can we get a car? Hey Ash, how you doing? I love the suit power with this one, and the podcast it unlocks. Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to try it.
Of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage. Maybe there's another way.
Probably. Okay, so looks like there's a vent we can access somehow. Ah, from the side over here. Thank you so much for the cute. I cute bombed. Thank you so much, Ash. Loves. I always look forward to it. Okay. Alright, what are we at? We at web shooters. Oh, come on. What is it? There we go.
It's not really.
That's the
breaking
controls.
anything if I don't
I
break
got it.
right?
I got it. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. That's exactly how those things work. You didn't break nothing. It's not breaking and entering, it's just entering.
Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, there's some stuff in here. Let's check.
Nada. Okay, time to panic.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
Alright, West Chinatown it is.
It's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on the east side.
Leo's.
Leo's, yeah. That might be.
Wait, I think I see the trucks. Thanks, Eddie. Should be some trucks close
Pizza
by.
time.
Stuff's not here. There has to be another truck around here.
I don't remember the pizza time tune.
No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell.
That sucks.
Eddie, you're my only hope.
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborne rally.
Osborne rally?
If pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Incinerator?
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better
Alright. Because this is a video game, nothing horrible is gonna happen. We're the protagonists. Oh, thanks for the boop, Sapdash! Welcome to stream. How you doing? I bless up every time I get a boop. Okay. Sorry, Spider Skunk needs to focus. I will definitely not be distracted by boops. Just imagine if a criminal came up and just booped Spider Skunk.
Incinerator. Hope I'm not too late. Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
Oh, okay. So someone here actually wants to take out the trash in like a more violent way. Jeez. Gah. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, what was with that? Blueberry just finished Okami before the stream started. It was a good game. I really enjoyed that too. I really love the Oriental theme and the art style behind it. I played the Wii version as well. Oh, showing your stream version, my stream to your dad. Hi, Zapdash's dad. How you doing?
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some Some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
Well, that's interesting. Interesting that we're having like a whole bunch of garbage raids.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, sweet.
There's something there. Gotta move these bags out
Oh,
of the way.
you can't just pull that out. Okay, there we go. I like that you can also read the newspaper headlines along the sidewalks. It's a nice touch. Yeah, there's like so many nice touches to this game.
Please be here. Please be here.
I can tell why it was so successful. It deserves all its success. Aww! Thanks to the biddies, Zapdash.
Hey, look. An old gadget prototype. Looks kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it?
I get a feeling we're gonna make it work.
Make this work.
We're gonna make spider grenades. Nice. And then we can go ahead and give ourselves an extra upgrade if we want. I'm not sure exactly how much we're gonna use it.
Look, it's that guy with the spider.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Things. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and select the web bomb, I guess. There you go. Goodbye. Oh, do I have to stay there? I have to fight? Oh well. It was a good idea. Okay. Let's go ahead and dodge out of the way. Make some space. Web bomb is really fun. Hang on. Okay. Boom. It's like so much better than the impact web. There we go. Oh, you can just pull weapons out of their hands and just throw it in their face like that. So many different like fighting styles.
Okay, well, this night isn't quite going.
Oh, I didn't even try my suit power. I need to try that next time.
Guess I could try MJ's.
Okay. And so MJ's over there. All right, let's go. Spider skunk, which rhymes with spider punk, which is really cool.
How am I gonna talk my way onto MJ's couch?
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
that's gonna be fun.
Hi MJ, it's Peter. Any chance
What an
I could stay
awesome
over?
crime going through people's garbage. Why though? I have no idea.
MJ.
Impact webs for stealth and single enemies and web bombs for groups. Yes, very, very nice.
Hey MJ, now that we're talking again, I thought maybe. Okay, that just sounds pathetic.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna figure out what she got from the interview.
We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches all the time. It's not weird or anything. It's just a couch. MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking?
Yeah, that's right, they broke up. So, awkward. Okay. Well, we're here. Knock knock, MJ. It's your boy.
Just got a web alert. Huh. Looks like MJ's story just got published. I think I'll find somewhere else to stay. She's probably busy with work.
Okay, can we find those spider apartments I was talking about?
I wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him.
Alright, level 17.
Someone left me a voicemail. Number's blocked, though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see. Miss me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
An ex-girlfriend. Honestly, I don't know that place. I guess we'll find out, though. Oh, hey! Yeah, that's all it was. The research stations were locked while I was doing the main quest. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about with the research stations, there's a whole bunch of different side missions that we can do to unlock extra content. That's how we pay for our spider suits. It's how we pay for our upgrades and everything, is from the tokens that we earn from these extra missions.
Let's discuss the costume lunatic who just literally destroyed a bank. Wait, you think I'm talking about Herman Schultz? Oh no, I'm...
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you.
That's Black Cat.
We were good together, weren't we? Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life. What was she looking
But
at?
she's nice and flirty. Okay.
Anything look out of place?
There it is. That's what's out of place. Oh wait, no, that always belonged there.
I need to look harder.
Ah, there's something.
There. One of her cats.
Interesting.
Those with range extenders.
Thanks for the cute things already. Oh, it's a cute
I'll let Yuri know
bomb.
to pick it up.
I never prepared for the cute bomb. Thanks.
Felicia's too smart to be putting herself at risk like this. She must be desperate for some reason. Better keep an eye out.
Ah, that's a new collectible. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll spend an entire stream sometime just doing collectibles. Black Cat Stakeouts. Nice. And you can see on the left side over there, we've got like a good number of them that are still locked that we can't even find yet. Whew. That's a lot to 100%, but still, it's reasonable 100%, and I really enjoy this. The way that Harry keeps getting mentioned implies that he'll be in the next game, which I hope is the case. Didn't they already come out with the next game? The Miles Morales game? Or is that like a side story and not actually connected?
Hey Yuri, you still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
That'd be fun to have her come out. Okay.
Hey May, you're calling late. What's up?
I thought we were going to meet up for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter.
Yeah. Aw, Aunt May.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
Aunt May, you're an angel. We don't deserve you. No one deserves Aunt May. Seems like we're staying pretty close to like the same areas right now. We'll pick up a few Black Cat Stakeouts on our way back though. We'll make a little detour. Oh, I love her to bake cookies. The nice fresh chocolate chip snickerdoodle. Oh. Oh, we got ourselves some crime.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, kids. Can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing torch.
There we go. Let's take out the guy with the rocket launcher. Ooh. Yeah, this is tough. There's a lot of guys. A lot of them. And these are the side missions. Okay, there we go. You're not getting away. I'm gonna borrow that. Thank you. Sorry, just for a sec. You can have it back. Yeah. Woo! Was that enough? That was so cool. Just use the special power. Oh, jeez. Apparently there's more of them reinforcements. 1, 2, boom. Oh, there you go. Boom. Just realized that all the characters I really like want to bake me cookies. Aww. Vixie will totally bake you cookies if she can figure out how to do it. But Vixie's more the type to, like, get microwave meals than cook, unfortunately. She can sing, but no, cooking's not one of her strong suits.
Aren't slowing down. What are they trying to accomplish?
Noelle does most of the cooking.
Good one.
Yeah, Vixie would bake you cookies, but she would just try. She would try her best, but probably ultimately not make the best cookies.
That's what she would.
Oh, you know what she would probably do? She would probably get some of those, like, frozen cookie doughs from the store and make you some cookies.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Eats a book about cooking and baking at Vixie's head.
I hope so.
Vixie doesn't
But you should
need
know, bad boys aren't my type.
skills. She has Noelle.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
And so absolutely I take Noelle's cooking. Ooh. Yes. Go at it.
Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
Oh, thanks to the cute Steven. Oh, Noelle! Blueberry says hi.
Hi, Blueberry.
Did you make Pillsbury cookies with the shapes on? Yes, yes, that's exactly what Vixie would make, but Noelle would make home-baked cookies just like Aunt May would. Tried to bake cookies once, they were pretty decent and chocolatey.
Bake
Nice.
your cookies too. Those cookies, like, instead of you doing it, Noelle would probably end up putting the cookies into the oven.
Hey, 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 Vixie wants to try and make her own, okay? She'll try anything once. Okay, so.
All units need immediate response to a 10:30 on an armored car.
Really?
Any officers near Madison, proceed to the crime scene.
Right here? Ah, I see.
Friends,
Soaring now.
Okay, we're gonna switch here, web bomb it. There we go. Come back in. Huh. Noelle doesn't let me around the kitchen utensils anymore. Oh, thanks for the boobs, Steven! But no, seriously, in real life, I'd say I'm pretty okay at cooking. Noelle has a lot more practice, though.
You are good at cooking.
I'm more thinking about Vixie, the skunk character in the rock band.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't even be able to cook her own cookies. They'd probably end up burnt.
Yeah, so I can imagine some backstory where Vixie, the rock band skunk, had tried to cook and made a horrible mess, and Noelle's like, yeah, we're gonna take those away from you now.
They're taking the cooking away from you.
Yeah, and considering that Vixie's on the road a lot, with like her tour and everything, it makes sense that she wouldn't be as used to home cooking. You broke something? Oh no, in the Minecraft server that you play in. Well, that sucks. I won't be able to help you with that though. Wonder how Damon the Bunny would cook compared to me, who only knows the basics. Good question. So like in Damon the Bunny, what is Damon the Bunny's like hobbies and stuff like that? What do they do in their free time? Oh, you made an exploit? But like, why do you need help? That sounds like you did it well.
Another camera. Looks like Black Cat, all right.
What's really nice is when I'm pointed in the right direction, I get a nice little vibration.
There you are. I think they sell rare wine here. She's branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
Haven't really made too much development to the character. Well, it's something good to think about. Vixie burned a bowl of cereal, but no one can figure out how.
And that's why Vixie is not allowed to cook.
No, I don't think I honestly don't think it would be that bad. I do think that she would be able to do microwave meals and stuff. Yeah, I'm so excited to learn more about your bun, Blueberry.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Whew. That's true. Since the very beginning of this adventure, Spider-Man hasn't slept. I mean, most games they don't actually think about that, so I didn't bother to mention it, but no, it's true. He hasn't slept. Okay, a cereal bowl has to be the incident where Noelle said no. Hey, no, that's not canon. That was someone's theory. No, she can do cereal, she can do microwave, but if you... She can do microwave meals, she can cook a...
May's couch is comfortable.
She can cook a Hot Pocket, but...
When it comes to putting things into the oven, she forgets about it.
Exactly.
And it burns.
Oh, look, it's little Peter.
Miss you.
It's Uncle Ben. Love it. Sure. Denying you burnt cereal is very in character for Vixie.
No one saw the burnt cereal, and so we can't say that it did or did not happen.
But yeah, Blue has a plate. It is very in character for Vixie.
The only one who would have seen it is Noelle, and Noelle's not saying anything.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody excited?
Oh my god!
Wish May would take some of this down. It's embarrassing.
Peter Parker confirmed brony. Look at that. Look at that pony, Sona. Aww.
Man, was I ever a
Yeah, Peter. Oh yeah, that was actually one thing that they had in the Tobey Maguire movie, is that we actually got to see Peter Parker before Spider-Man. And yeah, it was very cringy. I like the fact that he acknowledges the fact he doesn't sleep. In games like Fallout, you can go for years without sleep and no one says anything. Yeah, kind of like those basic functions don't usually get brought up, like eating or sleeping. In a news report, local rock band Skunk burns her Cheez-Its Oh, excuse me, how was I supposed to know that you weren't supposed to put them in the oven?
Because it doesn't mention putting them in the oven on the box.
They don't put it on the potato box either, and you won't get baked potatoes without putting in the oven.
Yes, but there are stuff that you have to do for that, and there's no potato box!
Well, maybe there's our problem. Anyway. Okay, let's leave. Ooh. Oh, Vixie's favorite cereal would probably be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Apparently Noelle has to prepare for her. This is canon.
I can't take this.
You can and you will.
We are not saying that it's canon, but we're also not saying that it's not canon.
Just ask for help next time. Oh, you are so much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that
is all
you're
that will
human.
be said.
Like
Aunt May.
Martin.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know I'm headed out of town. You're in charge while I'm gone.
Well, you can count on me. How long
He's the bad guy, isn't he?
Most likely.
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
It's some personal business I've been planning for a while. But please take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
Yeah, that was totally not a creepy way to say that.
I better get busy.
Mr. Lee's okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm just saying Mr. Lee be a little sus right now. Okay. So yeah, what's y'all's favorite cereal? Oh, Fruity Pebbles. Nice.
Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborne just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborne's campaign rally this after? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his
Hi,
family.
Danny.
I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Yay, it's a date. Oh, Damon, this is the best. Thank you so much, Damon. Peace. Crispix. That doesn't sound like a very kiddie cereal. But it's valid. It's still valid. Not to toot my own horn, but I am one heck of a cook/baker. Oh, I know. You've sent some good pictures of your baking in the past. Frosted Flakes are totally valid, Haas. Very great. Couch surfing complete. Woo!
So humiliating.
Woo! Good thing I waited until I got outside to let that one loose. Excuse me. Okay. Switch characters? Yes. But I am me. Ooh, is it favorite kid cereal we're talking about? Oh, we're talking about favorite cereal in general. For some reason, I imagined you'd have a lot more of like a... Oh, sorry. There's some violence going down. Duty calls.
Demons are getting worse than Frisk ever was.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined.
Oh, jeez, hang on. Gotta take care of some of these guys.
Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
Woo! Gotta take that, borrow it. Cool. Done. And over. Oh, you have an image for the overlay. Wait until the fight's done, and I'll take care. Hi, Dr. Fox Wayman. Good to see ya.
Hey, Jeff. Congrats on the ceremony today.
I'll be glad when it's over.
Woo!
A truck full of armed demons scares me less than public speaking. But I'm calling about something else.
What's that?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on a fifth construction site in Midtown.
The demons are everywhere, okay?
Come to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Understood. I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not
Woo!
porn. You know what?
God.
Never mind.
It's getting rough. Here we go. I'll take that back. Okay.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
That was rough. Okay, okay. First things first. Noelle! Damon says hi! Hi! Okay. Next thing. Anna has a I'm sure a beautiful image for us to add to our overlay. Let's see what it is. Ooh. I have no idea who this is. So y'all gonna have to tell me. Hang on, let me just put it up on screen for everyone.
Have you really not seen SpongeBob?
SpongeBob? No. Okay, so this would be the... It would be Tuesday. Tuesday. There we go. And now let's add this to our overlay. And head over to our overlay folder. And that would be under here. Okay. Yes.
So that's Mr. Krabs.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Krabs. I have no idea what that means. Mr. Krabs on fire, I guess. Okay. Whoop. Sticky right over here. I have no idea, Damon.
I'll show you SpongeBob later.
I completely acknowledge I missed the boat on SpongeBob when it came out, because when it came out, it was exclusively on Nickelodeon, which was exclusively on cable.
And you didn't have to.
Do you think my family afforded cable out in the middle of nowhere? No, we just had local. So it was whatever we could get on like ABC or, you know, the local like WB Kids or Fox Kids or whatever that was, which had a lot of good stuff. But yes, if anyone wants to try and explain SpongeBob to me, if you can explain SpongeBob to me quicker and more concisely than I tried to explain Homestuck, I'll give you a cookie. A Vixie cookie. Loon! Oh, I see a Nimbat in chat. How are you, sweetheart?
SpongeBob is about a sponge that can talk, who's overly positive, who likes to work. And it's about just everyday life kind of thing for him.
Is it a sea sponge? Or is it a scrubby sponge?
It takes place in the sea, but he's kind of more of a kitchen sponge.
But wait. If he's a kitchen sponge, how did it become sentient? Ooh, there's a side quest here.
No one's asked that, and we just go with it.
All units, we're receiving reports of an armored car robbery.
More crimes?
Coming in from Little Tokyo.
I don't know where that is. Oh, it's like right over there. There's also a beach under the sea? Why? This makes no sense.
Again, you don't question.
Well, excuse me for someone who's never been a part of this.
Sweetheart, do you remember the TV show
These guys are looking for
Mystery
long-term
Science
finance.
Theater 3000?
Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
Okay, pull that out. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's like a lot to love about SpongeBob, and I'm sorry for like, oh, hang on. I can't do a takedown on a thug, I forget. Anyway. But yeah, as someone who's coming in like knowing nothing about it, there's a lot confusing about it that I just never got.
Sweetheart, do you remember the theme song for Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Oh, Mystery Science Theater 3000! I do love that.
So, remember the theme song?
Pardon me.
Where it talks about, like, in there it mentions, oh, and if you have to ask how he eats or sleeps, just don't. Kind of thing. Kind of take that same logic with SpongeBob.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hate on it or anything like that. I'm just trying to understand it. Hi, Howard! Oh my god! It's a burb!
Howard, long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
Howard is friend. Howard takes care of burbs.
Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us. Owners of my building rezoned for commercial. We had to move into feast.
Pigeon in captivity.
I'm so sorry. New York landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all my birds loose.
Oh,
Pidgey's the only one who found me. I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them, but with my bad leg and all.
You know what? I'd get around.
Hi, Raider Sonic. How are you?
Keep an eye out for him.
Oh, it's another collectible. We get to collect pigeons. Look at that. Look at that. Look, we're collecting pigeons. Pigeon collectible, best game. Get those burbs. Yes.
You do that? Oh, thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
Talking about ultras, has anyone ever seen Ben 10?
Yes.
Nope, that was another Nickelodeon show I missed the boat on.
Actually, that was more on Cartoon Network.
Well, I'm sure it's the same issue that Cartoon Network was also cable.
It is, but 2 different networks.
Okay. So I guess we're heading on to the main quest. Is there anything that I can catch along the way? I had to go pretty out of the way to catch that burb. But may as well. Just make a quick detour. Woo! Never fully got into Ben 10, but it was big in Latin America? Wow. Suppose there's no escape for bunnies. Unfortunately. Woo! But yeah, we gotta save our pigeon. These are all pigeons' friends. Lost pigeon.
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up.
Oh, hello. Well, that's gonna cause some collateral damage. I think to the biddies. Gotta dodge roll out of the way of some of this. Gonna take you down. May as well grab the shield. And we gotta grab the... Whew! There we go. That works. Woo! Gosh, come on, dodge. Okay, that's better. All right. Let me take that shield. Look, I'm Captain America. Woo! Okay. Woohoo! Rock out, fellas! That take care of two of them. Nice. Okay. There you go. You can take that back.
Demons need a vacation or something. Dudes are way too high.
They are. Reyes Alex says, I didn't receive the Twitch VIP fan club member role in your Discord server. After they... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's an... Oh. Do you have your Twitch linked to your Discord profile? Because you need to do that in order to get the role. Oh, thanks for helping out with that, Blueberry. That's one of the nice things about having a Discord mod around.
Pigeon target acquired.
Oh, we gotta chase it?
Nothing like putting my skills to good use.
Gotcha. Okay, there went the pidge. Safe and sound. Okay. Next we're gonna grab... Oh, we can grab... Let's grab a couple of research stations too to show you guys how that's... works.
Hey, Howard. Think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards Feast. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
Well, it wasn't my decision. In my defense, it was Spider-Man's decision. Yeah, Spider-Man, it just proves that...
1034, shots fired, officers down. Response needed north of Houston.
Really? This close? Okay. Yeah, proving Spider-Man's superiority over Captain America. He doesn't even need his own shield. You guys want to hear something cool that happened to me today? Sure, Anna. Don't worry about property damage. I never do. Okay, Rocket Return is going to be so awesome. Done. Okay, what's our next objective that we want to go for? After leaping off an enemy or air combat, you can hit the ground with excessive force. The ground strike thing slows time just before you take a fatal hit. That gives you one last chance to dodge. Oh, nice. I think that'd be good. After perfect dodging. Yeah, I think we'll do some more of these defender ones. Oh, congratulations, Persona, on the shiny Dialga and the shiny Gardevoir in the trade. That's awesome. What's the Twitch subscriber role? The fan club member role? No, that's the general one. What you're looking for is all the way at the bottom of the roles. Let me just double check so I send you in the right direction, Blue. At the very bottom of the list of the list of roles, there are Twitch subscriber roles depending on the tier that they were given. I'm not sure if you can manually assign them though, because they are automatically assigned by Twitch. So we'll see. Ground Pound is actually required to complete one of the research stations. Oh, well. I will be sure to focus on that next. Okay. Thanks for the cute Ninja Red! Laughs! Cute bombed! Again. There we go. Oh. Hang on. Crimes happening back there.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now.
Alright, let's go ahead and throw a bomb. Nice.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
It really is. You think they get another bit? Woo! There we go. May as well take you out with this. Ooh. Gotta use my throwables more. I worked hard to get these disarm abilities. I'm not even using them. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, do we got something we can take care of this big guy with? There we go. Ah, jeez. Okay, that's taken care of. Done. Okay, so there's more. Like right there. Okay. Boom. Oh, one more punch. There you go.
Think that's it. Everyone okay?
Nice. Whew. Since it kind of got missed, the cool thing that happened to me yesterday was that I found $25 on the ground at school. Oh! That's pretty cool. I mean, not for the person who lost it, but yeah. Always gotta drop the cute buns, please. Yeah, so Raider Sonic, do you have your Twitch account linked to your Discord? Because it does need to be linked in order for that role to be propagated.
It's all over the news. Another battle between Spider-Man and these demon-masked gunmen threatening the lives of New Yorkers. I understand our next caller lives in the area. You're on. with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, the thing is, it all happened in a shipyard that's been closed for years. There weren't any innocent people in danger.
Oh, is that your expert opinion? Well, let me tell you what I've learned from sources I developed in my award-winning journalism career. That shipyard was a front for Wilson Fisk. He's been using it to smuggle guns, grenades, military-grade ordnance.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Ah, the truth bomb strikes. But wait, here's a 50-megaton payload of fact. While Spider-Man tried to grab the glory for himself, chasing one star, another vehicle got away with an arsenal of deadly, illegal weapons. Fisk, for all his faults, would never have let them be used in this city. But these demons, either they're some kind of fanatical cult, or they just don't care. Anybody feel like they're in danger now?
I don't know. Every time I end up almost dying from the demons, I come back, so... I don't feel in danger at all. Okay, should be getting close to Pidge. There we go. Gotcha.
Taking you home, buddy.
Woo! Fried chicken sounds good right now? Oh, I believe it. You figure out who's leading the demons yet? Yeah, it's Dr. Lee. It's totally Dr. Lee. I had a huge suspicion about it before, but like, now with the last cutscene, it is super obvious for me. What's your go-to chicken place? Ooh, good question. There's some good food trucks out here in California that do chicken. But I haven't been able to see him since the pandemic, which sucks. Chicken Nomad. Aww. Let's see. Some good barbecue houses around. Expensive, but they're good. Roommate and I have seriously been considering driving 2 hours to Bojangles? Never heard of that. But if it's worth driving 2 hours, it's gotta be good.
Demons robbing an armored car. You can bet that heart to heart time. Were you not loved enough as demon babies? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
There we go. Take care of you. Ouch. Woo! Ooh, that's rough. Take that. Yeah. Woo! Woohoo! Jollibee has good chicken. Absolutely.
I'm coming.
Oh. Gotcha. And you're safe. Oh, hang on. Pull you out of the way. Ah, well that was a bit more dramatic than I expected it would be. Wendy's nuggies are amazing. Okay, well, I guess we're right by the main quest now. After chasing Pigeon, so guess we better head up. Yeah, so anyone who's actually played this, I don't know, let me know if I'm getting too close to the end. Because I really want to like 100% this if I can. Or maybe I'll just do that on my own time. Who knows?
Consolidated shipping.
Wendy's chicken sandwiches are legit.
What do you see? Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
Oh, well that's interesting. Okay. I guess we're going to be doing some stealth takedowns. Shh. Okay. Where is everybody? Okay, so that guy's coming this way. Ooh, he's safe. I'm going to string you up. Taking into account price, fill ratio, and size, McDonald's is the best place for soda. Oh yeah, I could agree with that. And actually, funny enough, the nuggies from McDonald's are probably the only ones. The only things I would get from the McDonald's menu. Okay, anyone else? That's safe. Nope, you're gonna... Let's go ahead and slip over here. And try and check out this guy. Oh, nope, he's been watched. Hup. What if I were to just... Oh, hang on. No, I can't. I don't want to use the web bomb. I want to use the web shooter. Ooh, Five Guys are really good. Oh. Where are you? The guy's getting suspicious. Yeah. Take you down. Not suspicious at all. You know, I know we're all talking about burgers, but another place that I'm like really into is Taco Bell. Oh, how'd you not hear that? So yeah, all those cheap tacos and stuff, really good. Oh, that guy's safe. Well, I'll take you. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that. It just kind of creeps me out trying to do all that Taco Bell. But no, every once in a while, love it. Love the Taco Bell. Okay. As we're just cleaning up the city here, let's go ahead and take you. All good. Huh. That's a beautiful sound, isn't it? Okay. I guess we're going over here. Huh.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Woohoo! Okay, gotta dodge out of the middle here. Woohoo! Okay. Oh! Picking up calls.
Hey, Willie.
Yep, it's me. Hi.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
It's Dr. Lee! But I don't have enough evidence to convict him, unfortunately.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of saving I need to do. Oh yeah, definitely. I would say like Little Caesars, Taco Bell, they're all really good. Even though they're like really salty and cheap, but I love them still. Okay, so need to make sure you're safe.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
What are your thoughts on Burger King? I think they've actually gotten even better lately, making their own versions of like famous burgers and stuff. There we go. Why don't you take that?
And I lost him.
Woo!
Good job, buddy.
Oh, that was fun. Back up here.
Better swing around the outside to look for Fisk's map.
Okay, it should be someone down here, right? No? Okay. Okay, no one there. Up higher we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. Woo! Yeah! Let's rock out! Yeehaw! Oh, well, apparently that was enough. Oh.
Hey, big guy.
Well, hi. How do you do? There we go. Make sure that thug goes down first. Ah, nice. Love bowling. Hi, Taylor Hopkins. I think my friend brought these brownies from a... Because I've been watching... What? Tom and Friends on Netflix? Well, it wouldn't be my first choice of entertainment, but welcome on into chat. Yo. Alright. I guess we got some more saving to do. Craving cookies? Well, that's just a coincidence. We were all just talking about cookies.
You okay?
Okay, come on. Yeah, there you go. Gonna head to bed. Thanks for coming. Cookies or onion beans? Okay. Well, we have Chalky Tip. You want some Chalky Tip? Oh. Nightberry. And thanks for the lurk, Ash. Okay. One other down here, looks like. It's like below or around here. Okay, I guess it's below. Yeah, it's below. Got it. Here we go.
I guess they lost me.
Ah, jeez. Go, take care of you. Worse! Thanks for the yeet! Is that dash? That'd be exactly what we're doing. Yeah, it's perfect timing. With the yeet sound effect.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
Well, that works.
Dick Fisk talks.
Seafood risotto does sound pretty good. Oh, I do too. I also love that, like, even though you have like a ton of different powers to run around the city in, you don't feel invincible, right? You always still feel like just vulnerable enough where it's like a threat that you might actually like not make it out. It's like a challenge, yeah. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Good challenge even though you have a ton of powers. Thanks for the hugs, Raider. Night, night, nightshade. It's Dr. Lee. Hi. We should have been able to throw that out back at him. We had the power. That sucks.
Come on.
Oh, they just decided to knock down one of those skyscraper-sized cranes? Okay. Oh god. We dead. We very dead. Jump. And jump. And jump. Oh, gotcha.
Did that just happen?
Okay. Woo! Some nice cuties.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this.
I don't think we got this. If they have some sort of helicopter chaser, we could really use it right now. Okay. Come around. Cut the corners. Definitely getting close.
Whoa, rockets.
Ah, come on. What do you want to bet that all this destruction is gonna be like?
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it
Working
down.
on it.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
Oh, So we don't get to launch that back of the helicopter. What did I pay for this skill for? What's it gonna take for us to catch up? Ah, shit! Splatted.
Now's my chance.
Really, where is my chance? Why don't I see? Ah, gotcha! Well, that wasn't exactly the best idea. Ow.
Hope I live to regret this.
Oh, come on. Why can't I dodge that one? Come on, jump, Spider-Man! You suck at parkour.
Hi, is this the flight to Newark?
There we go. Why is it? Come on! Oh, that was a circle. That's why.
One engine down. Now for the second.
Okay, now down and around.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is only the beginning.
Okay, there goes the engines. Nice.
Need a plan. We're playing real fast.
Here we go.
I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete. You got this.
Oh shit! Aim. Gotcha. Spider-Man really never has a dull moment, does he? Woo!
Please don't screw this up.
There we go. Yes! Oh, that was satisfying.
These masks are so awesome. Where do you get them?
Oh, we started it.
Cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
Yes.
Whoops. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles.
Wait, Miles?
Hey, fanboy.
It's Miles!
Oh, crap, I'm late.
Woo!
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right.
Miles is in the same universe? Yes! Miles Morales, everyone! Oh, we didn't get to play as him.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
I love every time I get a cutscene like that. There's enough of them that they make you really feel like Spider-Man.
Thank you.
Thanks for the biddies, Zapdash. Just stacking them up, aren't we? So you have to stack up quite a few to get to the leaderboard, looks like. Huh. Why is there intense music all of a sudden? That must be my spidey sense detecting a crime. Huh.
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets.
Where at? Up there? Ah, I see, yeah. There you go. Taking care of most of those guys with their rocket power. It's so fun. They're totally not dead, they're just sleeping down there. Okay, take care of you. Ah, there we go. Nice.
Definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
But hey, I get a bunch of extra bonus points, so that's gonna count for something, right? Whew, all the way down there. Okay. But we got ourselves some research stations we can do. Yes. Ooh! And while we're here, pick up a little black cat. Meow. The canon furry of the Spider-Man universe. Is there anyone that's more furry than Black Cat? Oh, there's like the Scaly. There's Lizard, of course. That literally turned himself into his persona. Okay. Let's
Cameras aren't cheap.
peek him out a little bit.
Felicia's really strapped. Why is she leaving them lying around?
Lizard and Scorpion. Probably true.
You chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
There you are.
Found you. Black Cat does enjoy playing
Vulture?
games with people.
True.
Especially me.
Bit of an older furry. But valid. A valid point. Oh, and then there's Rhino. Wow. And then, of course, Spider-Man himself.
All units, officers are pinned down by hostiles en masse. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so where exactly is that? Like right there? Okay. Hold on. Spider-Man's on the way. Man, the more I think about it, the Spider-Man universe really is a furry universe.
Demons are getting bolder, engaging police in the streets now.
Okay. Let's throw ourselves a bomb. Oh, shit.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
There we go. Take care of the guy with the rocket launchers. Holy cow. In the middle of the street. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? Oh yeah, Dr. Octopus too. Jeez. Okay, what I got? Okay, take you out. Craven the Hunter kind of looks like a fur. I love this. Okay. So, sheesh, not that. No, no. Take some of these to help you out. Okay, cool.
Think that's it.
But there's definitely such thing as a mechanical persona, like, you know, Protogen and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say that that's not valid. This area ain't no furry. You bet your Bibby worked a lot on furry movies. The special effects artist. It's all connected. Doc Ock Protogen confirmed. Looks like an octopus protogen. Okay, research station time. What's this one? Come on. Just having installed new energy-saving LED boards throughout Times Square. They're beautiful but insanely complicated. Regular maintenance will keep them in good working order, but Oscorp has never been great about their routine maintenance. Yeah, research stations are mini quests, which are still really fun. I mean, that's one. Like, it seriously feels like they put as much effort in the side quests as they do in the main quest, which is pretty rare.
This station monitors how they're performing. I'm just hoping it saves enough money that Oscorp keeps this program going.
Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs and jacked up the voltage going into the billboards. If I don't fix it, they'll explode.
Explode? What?
This will definitely be the end of this station. I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it.
Okay. Yeah, we got electric web. Cool. Oh, come on. There we go.
Definitely a target-rich environment. I always knew someday they'd weaponize tackiness.
Later, Spider-Man. Call me when you're ready to get serious about Brandon.
We gotta run here. Come on, up we go. So we gotta get this one right here. Cool. Whoa, that's a lot of them.
That doesn't say menace on it.
Gotcha.
Someone should really bring back sign painting.
Boom, boom. It's like a big rail shooter right now. Ah, come on.
Gotta hit each screen.
I know! I just gotta get closer to this one. Okay, come on, run! Here we go. Crypto is the best superhero furry. Fight me. Crypto is very valid.
The billboards properly. And they did save a lot of money, which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so I bet this station's in
good working order, I guess? Okay, cool. Ever played the infamous games? You get a whole bunch of elemental powers with electricity. No, I haven't, but I am all for it. So interested in that. Just never got a chance to play it. Okay. There's another one over here. Should have been a Spider-Man rail shooter at Disneyland. Ooh, yes. That would have been really fun. Like, honestly, I have not been to like the Avengers part of like California Adventure or Disney World or anything. But come on, yeah, rail shooters and stuff. That's like perfect for superhero themed attractions. I mean, they had the Buzz Lightyear one up there for years.
A helicopter fight, trailing a crane in the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. You think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped him, and he made sure the helicopter...
Sleep it off.
Take care of the big guy first. As we take care of this armed robbery we saw like along the way. Nice. Okay, we'll take care of you.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
I don't know. Given a manual for some more animal-themed villains? Yeah, we're just stacking them up at this point. I'm surprised that I even questioned this. At this point. Black Cat is not the only furry. Beetlejuice! 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 That's the name of this research station. Oh, it's a pigeon? A pigeon vaccine, of course. Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? See, you know, asking the good questions. Harry Osborn and the Oscorp, that's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on our winged friends before they become health risks. Well, apparently you're getting thrown under the bus, pigeon, so I'm not as excited about that. But hey.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your final on this one.
That's me too well.
The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of
Oh my god!
And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans.
Did you see that? It's like a heckin' toxic
I had
cloud.
everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
God, I'm sorry.
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
I don't even have words at this point.
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
Apparently Spider-Man thinks he's doing you a favor. I just think it's slatter. Okay.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
There we go. Spray, spray, spray. Spray.
Okay.
Nice.
Down, 2 to go.
Okay, there you go. Anti-fart spray, apparently, is what we're doing here. Anti-pigeon farts.
It won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Zombie pigeon apocalypse! We need that. Okay, come on, come on. Get through this one section here. There we go. Okay, cool.
One more left.
All right.
I wonder what Jameson will make of
Zombie.
this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails. Seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
That's true.
I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
You gotta sell yourself, I guess. But I have to say, I would never have guessed in my wildest dreams that we would be stopping pigeon farts, like spraying a vaccine for pigeon farts, in order to stop the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Okay.
Sorry, spider emergency.
Spider emergency? Thanks for the cutes, you guys!
No zombie
Aww. No zombie pigeons. Zombie pigeon sounds really funny, but it would probably be actually terrifying.
Nikola Tesla
It
flew
would be.
pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Okay, where are we? Okay. So we got some space to go through. I don't see any pigeons along the way, so I guess we're going to be picking up this research station before we head back to the main quest. Oh, and it's gonna be... No, we need to pick up this last landmark too. Got it, landmarks. Question is, if zombie pigeons were a thing, would you just turn into zombie pigeons also? Or would it just affect pigeons and turn them into zombies? Good question. Wasn't there a point in time that birds in the area just started dive bombing anything or anyone that moved? You mean in this universe? I mean, honestly, when nature attacks, that's a really underrated, horrifying scenario. I mean, we've adapted ourselves to live with nature so well.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swim.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up.
There we go. Okay. There's the RPG. Oh, jeez. Here I latched onto the wrong thing, I guess. There we go. Woo! Okay. Dodge. I don't know why you did that, but that's fine, sure. Throw the bomb on yourself. Why not? That works. There you go. Is that it? Did someone survive or something like that? Oh yeah, someone survived the fall. Oh, there he is. Okay. Gotcha.
Definitely not loving that demons are targeting me now thing.
Sounds like an Alfred Hitchcock film, The Birds. And don't forget the Happening, where plants decided to kill all humans. Yeah. Seriously crazy. Vix, seriously, don't spray me with anti-fart spray. I smell so fine. Hey, if it weren't for the game, I think it was just Harry Osborn not understanding you. One of my favorite when nature attacks horror films is when plants were releasing a gas that made people commit suicide, or just was that the Happening? Woof! Don't worry, Pidge. I'll blame that on myself. Sorry guys, it was me. Okay. Back on mission. Just never ends, does it? Wait, is it gone? Okay. I guess I missed it. Oh well. Okay. I will never forget this day. It will live on in pigeon infamy. Aww, wholesome.
1034. Terrorists are assaulting officers. Shots fired.
It can wait until after the research station. Okay, what's this research station need? Hee hee hee. Alright, come on. Come on. Why are you not focusing on it? There you go. Bacteria buddies. Okay, stuff in the station revolutionary. If we can get it to work, engineered bacteria that dissolves plastics into harmless component parts. Ah, I hope we can just really work out the kinks. Sounds good.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But we, well, she ran out of time.
Aww.
Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack
Ooh.
it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments.
So we gotta go to an underground one.
I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power.
So we're going on a college field trip.
Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything.
Oh, fun.
Come on.
Parkour!
The zipline webs seem fine. Hot stuff coming through. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout.
Oh, this is fun.
Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable.
Working on it.
This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction.
Okay, I really don't remember if I have any other mode of transportation that's non-web related. I didn't know. Sorry, I'm gonna run. We're rooting for you. Aw, thankies. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Glad the devs at least let you still use the point launch webs. Oh, they do? Sweet. I kind of made a bio for my bunny while I gave you the idea. Awesome. Been lurking. That's a fun thing to do while you're lurking.
Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use.
Okay.
All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything.
Point launch.
I'll just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long.
Point launch. Oh, who's there, Tavish? Okay. I mean, point launch is a really fun method of transportation anyway. It's a whole lot better than what I was doing with just the running. Okay. Okay. Right over here. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Just wait until you unlock the upgraded point launch. You can upgrade it. Whoa. Oh, I'd love to see it. Yeah, you can send it to me in my Discord.
I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Which we're totally not gonna find Otto going crazy right now. Oh, I was right. Apparently he's not here yet. Even though he's working on his super special evil plan.
Peter, has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds.
Aww.
We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's...
You're gonna interface it with your head. Of course.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday,
Uh-oh.
the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
Yeah. Seems like he's got a few issues. Which totally won't come up as part of the plot. Why would
We
it?
really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Let's see. Anything else that we've left behind? What's this?
We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
Okay. What? This station allows you to work on circuit projects, earn experience, and other rewards for completing the projects. More circuit projects will unlock as you progress through the game. Oh, interesting.
Cool. Logic controller for the microcables Doc's been theorizing.
Ah, okay, okay. I see. So we got like a mission within a mission. So many little bits and bobs to work on. It's so exciting. Okay, so we need a target voltage of 4. Oh, interesting. There's like different things we can do on straights and on corners. Oh, no, it's like the positive and negative. Got it. So summation, you would need what, like a 5 total? Yeah, okay, cool. 5 minus 1, that'll work. If we can get it. And rotate that one to interface with this. Got a 3 going. Got homework for college, literally basic English. Good luck. There we go. There's our straight. Oh, I think I'm going to need another 3 here because I think I need to pass through this one. Drop 1. Nice. Drop a 3 here. And we're home. Easy peasy. Hey Vix, you know I kept saying chainsaws and grenade launchers and ammo? Well that streak kept going today. Oh! Well, that's surprising. Yeah, you were our explosive expert somehow yesterday when we were playing Left 4 Dead.
Awesome. So much more versatile than traditional fixed axis designs.
Okay, I'm not going to spend much more time on those. But that's good to know I can work on those. Gotta turn off my PC for the night. Was able to be here for most of the stream. Thanks for coming, Anna. Gotta play Left 4 Dead 2 for real. It still really holds up well. Surprised. How's this doing? Oh, cool. We got some tunes going. I dig it. I like it. Don't want to get it from 7 Seas. But I just don't have the money yet. Ah, okay. But fortunately, Left 4 Dead 2 is probably one of the cheaper games you can get on Steam now.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly.
Okay.
Just need to isolate the
Ooh.
bacteria.
Some fun games. Let's go ahead and check this. Huh. Well, that's interesting. We don't have any subtraction in this one. Thanks, Damon. Okay. We're gonna try that. And nope, that's not gonna do it. Try and put several combinations in here. No. Okay, so we definitely have to use both of these. Or do we? Yeah, because then we can use this middle one right here. Got it. Done and doneer. Now then, for this last one, we can use this one. No, that's not gonna be it. That one. Still not quite, because this one goes over invalid pieces. Good question. I totally didn't cheat to beat this kind of puzzle near the end of the game. No. Why would you? Why would you? That'd be naughty. Ah. Let's swap it with this one. Got it!
Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
Alright. Guess we better be responsible and turn this off before we leave. Cool. Alright. That wasn't actually so bad. Let's head out and do something good for the bacteria, I guess? It's a favor for Harry's mom. Thanks for the kids, Ninja!
Hello there.
Why, hi there, Zapdash. How are you? How you doing? Good looking. Okay.
Should have my web swinging back. Let's see.
I think I remember someone in real life working on bacteria that eats plastic in real life, just like this quest does.
I'll never take you for granted again.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing stuff like that too. But it's like, none of it ever gets past the research station, research phase. Hoping to time it for Doc Ock to be on the other side of the door. Nope, unfortunately this isn't main quest, so I wasn't expecting Doc Ock to bust through. That's a cute idea though. Okay,
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic.
and let's try it.
Let's see what happens.
Biodegradable plastics?
It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it would be a lot better if we can make sure those capitalistic corporations would stop making those icky plastics in the first place. But hey, I'm just a silly skunk. Okay, so we're gonna head down. We're actually gonna pick up this final landmark that we've been sitting on. Corporations are people too. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, evil people, yes. I was gonna say, there's a lot more business involved in corporations than there are with people. Okay. So, along the way here.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane, a perfectly valid question, but have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider, he jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
No words. No words at all. Okay.
All units, immediate backup needed. Demons are firing.
Here we go.
Need officers on scene in the financial district.
You don't mind, right?
Picture.
That's a keeper.
Over here.
Looking good, Spidey.
Landmarks complete. Should I be frightened? I wouldn't eat you. Honest. Okay. Crimes. Peter in your Parker partaking pigeons. Beautiful alliteration.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Whew. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just some pretty standard fighting here. Yeehaw! By the way, Vixie, a Terraria mod I'm playing has a skunk pet? Oh, that's so awesome. I actually have Terraria. Someone gave it to me as a present, but like there's just so much to do in it that I haven't been able to like commit to it. Which, jeez. I didn't realize you would be here. Ah. Okay, take you out. Maybe focus on fighting instead of trying to read Twitch chat. Okay. How would the public know that he doesn't eat like a spider? Good question. It's like if you went to Sesame Street at night and you saw the cat was biting Elbow in the neck. What? That'd be horrible. The Spider-Man totally could wrap people or pigeons in the webbing and then inject them with digestive fluids.
Tear the city down.
The good old Shelob. Precious. Reasonable assumption, yes.
Nothing like a masked menace to bring people.
I mean, it's all that furry fear-mongering, right? Alright.
Black Cat's been here. She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me?
Anyone tell you you're breathtaking? Aww. You've told me I'm breathtaking. And so I'm gonna tell you you're breathtaking too. Cause it is very true.
Meow. That's Ty Stone's place.
Thanks for the cute sack dash.
You're playing with fire, Felicia.
You've also told me.
I guess that's how
Just
you roll.
now. Okay. One more research station before main quest time. I said research station. There you go. Speaking the truth right here, aw, you guys! What am I gonna do with you? Oh, I don't know. Probably snug and smooth you. Cause you all's valid. Okay.
All units on alert. Reported robbery of an armored vehicle. Please proceed to Park City.
Okay. Which one is this? Cell tower frequency, kind of esoteric, but this station monitors the city's cell tower network for potential vulnerabilities. People never think about it, but those cell phones that we carry in our pockets, pretty simple for a rogue agent to weaponize them if we aren't careful. Alright, let's see what we can do. Against the cell phone hacking or whatever.
Hey Pete, this station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers.
Oh.
There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down.
Oh shit! Shit! Oh, jeez!
That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt.
Whoa! Ghost, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Jeez, this is like the floor is lava scenario. Oh, and it's moving. That's great. Well, he explained that the tech in his suit... Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Ah!
Gotta get out of here!
I know, I know! Ah! Fucking... Okay. Tech in the suit! Ow! Youch! Just like literally fries his brain, almost.
One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry.
Woohoo!
The whole system's gonna go.
Okay. Keep it up. Point, jump. Woo! Point. Okay. Woohoo! Ah!
Got it. The job's only halfway done.
How do we know this Spider-Man and his so-called enemy for... Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters.
Burn.
The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of...
Come on. Run. Let's go. Ooh.
Okay, let's not do that.
Ow. How do we know this so-called... This Spider-Man and his so-called enemy furry like Rhino and Lizard don't get together and have a big old fur pile. Oh. Zap, that'd be thirsty. I know, I don't want pictures.
Got that one fixed.
Oh no, that'd be J. Jonah Jameson. JJJ be thirsty.
Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze.
Oh no! I think I just killed myself with that right there. Ooh, I do not know how I survived that one. Ow! Okay, up! Up! Oh, God. Okay, up on top of here. We need to be on top of here! Blah. You're breathtaking, and I'm lost in how stunning you are. Aw, sweetie. This is really challenging for a mini mission.
Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze.
Okay. Gonna wait until this goes down. Yeah, there's not much we can do here. Okay, come on. Hop. Hop. We're gonna charge straight up this. Cross the helicopter. No, no, Spider-Man, do not drop. Please. Ah! Thanks for the cutes, Ninja Red. Oh, jeez. Woo! Okay, can we make it to the top without getting fried? Okay. Thank you! Jeez.
Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, you know, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
Phew. Also, my Spidey brains got melted in an alternate reality, but we won't talk about that. Woohoo! Okay. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, main quest is back again. Let's just go back to the main quest, shall we? Alright, see you laters, Eric. It was fun having you here. You. Whew. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Oscorp big old celebration. Cause why not? Hello?
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Aw. Oh, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's Miles' dad!
I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
Whoa!
A superhero.
What? My mind's blowing right now.
Maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Maybe if it was Officer Morales I would have been clued in, but holy cow.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out.
Aw, sweeties.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Oh, here's Otto. Otto's revenge.
In the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Oh, there we go. Well, too many people. Can't save them all at once. Whew! So it wasn't Otto? Or was it? I hope we're okay. I think we got hit in the head.
Miles!
Call of Duty, nice.
Peter! Come on, Peter.
Well, obviously we gotta play to find out. That's how games work. But yeah, I'm still thinking it was Otto somehow. Oh, Peter's dead. Oh, well. Oh, what? This isn't our game.
Mom!
We're playing as Miles Morales, like right now.
This is crazy.
It is crazy. Wait. So are we gonna head over, try and find our mom? What?
Over there.
They have like spider powers at all? Or is this pre-Spider Morales? Oh. Watch me use my spider powers. That's what I call a vault. Hi, Mr. Fish.
Oh, man.
No cool spider powers. Sadly. Gaming go good. How go you?
Mom? Mom!
Come on, Spider Miles!
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping!
Come on! Ooh. Good thinking.
Are you okay? Nice going, kid. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, Lisa, I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Oh, okay.
Dad's in there.
Well, no.
I'll find him.
Oh, I guess we still gotta find him. Let's go find Dad.
Dad's alive. I know it.
Come on. There we go. Finish a field guide to bird watching. Fun. Are you gonna get into it?
He was right there.
Huh. Oh, someone did more than arson. Oh no. And we aren't Spider-Man, so it's not like we can...
Where do you think you're going?
Sneaky. This way? Okay. There we go. I got a feeling we're in danger. Oh, this is terrifying.
这边没有问题。这边好像有声音。看看讲台那里有没有活人。
Okay. Where do we go without, like, getting killed? Back this way?
接着走。
Oh, nope, that doesn't work.
Gotta find a way around these guys.
Hey, this way. Man, you guys are blind.
Bet I can climb through.
Okay.
Okay.
我发誓，我刚刚听到东西。
No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't hear a thing. Sneaky. Spider sneak. Spider sneak before spider. Okay, just go that way. We're good. Okay, cool. Sneaky. The scene in the game does a really good job of showing about what it's like to be a normal citizen without powers in this universe. It really does.
Dad was right there. Gotta help him.
Okay. No, wait. Wait for him to look the other way. Look the other way. Okay, cool. Parkour.
谁在那儿？修建一套，这会安全了。
I got you, Dad.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。
Whew. I can't go up that way, unfortunately. Okay, come on. Oh, congratulations, Jade Zaid.
Zapdash gifted a tier 1 sub to Jade_Zaid. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
Zapdash just gifted you a sub. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and all the benefits for the sub. Ow. Don't kill Miles, Dr. Lee.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Called it. As if they didn't make it so obvious. Congratulations, Mr. Fish.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr_FS.
Oh my god.
They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Zapdash, you're so generous. 7 gift subs?
Wake up.
My god.
Wake up.
A regular skunky superhero, you are. I'm so touched. Thank you. You know what Martin Lee's villain name is? I have no idea. Oh, we're time jumping a week. Okay. Hopefully Peter got some sleep. Aww. Sad. But I kind of like it because it's kind of like realistic because like even as a superhero you can't save everyone. Mr. Negative. Seems kind of fitting.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I know you?
I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Don't worry. It's part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just trying
to help. I know.
Aww.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
Literally changes his color palette to a negative color scheme. Yeah, that is a pretty accurate name, I agree. Kinda wanna make some realistic looking candy or cake in the shape of a car battery or something. Oh! What makes you want to do that? Does sound interesting.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No. I told you, I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
I have a witness.
Hey, it's me.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Mr. Negative.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Come on, sucker, lick my battery. That's kind of funny. Okay. Probably won't continue me. Let's see. Oh, we're in the upper part. Oh, we have a ton of stuff to do. Yes. We have a lost pigeon. Black stakeout. Yes. We got stuff to do. Let's go.
All units, we have an active hostage situation on a city bus. Report came in from God's Acre.
No, not important. Pigeon important.
Pigeon target acquired. Ah, come.
Today is a day for somber.
Oh, come on.
Morning. Honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis.
Whoops.
But it's also a day to vow. Never. It stops here. Some people say I blame everything on Spider-Man. Well, I don't blame him for the fallen. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. If we're gonna keep New York safe, we can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're gonna take it back.
Okay. Got him. We're gonna start to pigeon. Exactly. That seems like a funny spot to end tonight. So I have a question. Would it be bad if I did some of this stuff off stream? I don't know. I feel like some of this feels like it'd be repetitive to just do on stream and just focus more on the main quest. I have a lot of stuff here and a lot of crime to take down and stuff like that. So I may end up doing that. But if you guys want to see it all, no matter what, we can see what we can do. It's actually pretty cool to see it all. Okay. Here, a skunk. Saving the city. Okay, okay. You have said, and we shall do. Okay, so thank you all so much for coming. Our next stream is going to be on Thursday. We're going to be streaming Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the special episodes. In the meantime, let's figure out who we can raid. Ooh. Who really needs our raid? Huh. Dunno. Not many people I know are really on. Lun! Hi! Oh, you're heading off? Yeah, well, we gotta head off to... Okay, was it Vapor Bubble? Just trying to figure out who would be a good raid. Oh, they're doing a community game night. We're gonna leave them for that. Ooh. I actually made a new friend. And if you don't mind, I want to send some positivity his way. He is a trans person, a trans male, and I want to give him all his support. He's new on Twitch, so why don't you all, I'm going to send you his way, and I want you to give him all the support. Okay? You know how we do it. We're going to go, their name is Cosplay Ninja? Yeah, there you go. But in Genshin Impact, you all give them follows, give them hugs, give them love. You know the deal. And we'll see you on Thursday. There we go. And be sure to give him a big shout out with a big raid. Love y'all. Bye.